In this video, I'm going to show you how you can drive registrants to your webinar using Dubb calls to action. Start by visiting the dashboard, the assets, and calls to action. Here, you're going to select the webinar type CTA, and you'll see we have either an Easy Webinar or Zoom, and we'll also have more integration options coming. Let's go ahead and check out Zoom. So if we want to create a Zoom webinar, you'll first start in Zoom. Here I have an article pulled up for how to create a webinar registration link. Follow the instructions here, and once you do so, you will have a registration URL generated. Once you have this URL, you're going to take this specific part of the URL, so everything after the register, so this WN, all the way to the question mark here, where it says question mark ID. This is your webinar registration ID, this little bit of code right here. So you're going to copy this exact snippet there, then you're going to go into Dubb and paste this into the Zoom ID. Nope, not that one. That little bit right there, copy that little bit of code, and then paste that into the Zoom ID. You'll also name your title or title of the CTA. So this is going to be Zoom Webinar. And then this is also going to be Zoom Webinar in this case. And then this is the title of the webinar itself, and this is the name of the CTA. Then you're going to choose what the button text says. Register for webinar. And then you can hit submit. Once you submit it, you can see I already have a registration built for Zoom and one built for Easy Webinar. So now let's take a look at what both of these look like as a finished product. Here under my video, I can attach the call to action, and so we can see what a Zoom registration webinar looks like by previewing the page here. So that's what it looks like when we have a Zoom registration webinar, or Zoom webinar registration attached. And here's what it looks like for Easy Webinar. Delete that CTA, and we can add the Easy Webinar one. Now when we refresh the page, there you go. You can see what the two different types of webinar registration widgets look like. And that's how you can create Dubb's call to action to drive registrations for your webinar.